Welcome to Actors Are Born. In today's episode, we delve into the life of a figure who seems tailor-made for that title, Gwyneth Paltrow. Born into Hollywood royalty, she became an Oscar-winning actress, a celebrated icon of 90s cinema, and then, in a surprising second act, transformed herself into a global lifestyle guru. But with that transformation came controversy, making her one of the most talked about and polarizing celebrities of our time. So, who is the real Gwyneth Paltrow? The gifted actress? The pioneering businesswoman? Or a master of provocation? Let's find out. Gwyneth Kate Paltrow was born on September 27, 1972 in Los Angeles, California. Her pedigree was impeccable for a future in show business. Her father was the respected television producer Bruce Paltrow, and her mother is the Tony Award-winning actress Blythe Danner. With a godfather like Steven Spielberg, who would cast her in a small role as the young Wendy in Hook, it seemed her path was set from birth. She made her stage debut at just 5 years old, and after a brief period studying art history, dropped out of university to pursue acting full-time. Her rise in the 1990s was meteoric. After gaining notice in films like the thriller Seven alongside Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman, she delivered a critically acclaimed starring performance in the 1996 adaptation of Jane Austen's Emma. But 1998 was her golden year. She starred in 5 films, including the romantic drama Sliding Doors and, most notably, Shakespeare in Love. Her portrayal of Viola de Lesseps, Shakespeare's muse, was luminous, earning her the Academy Award for Best Actress. Crying in a now iconic pink Ralph Lauren gown, Paltrow had reached the zenith of the acting world. The new millennium saw Paltrow continue to take on complex roles in films like The Royal Tenenbaums and Sylvia, where she portrayed the poet Sylvia Plath. She also took to the London stage in the play Proof, a role she would later reprise on film. However, her focus began to shift. In 2003, she married Chris Martin, the frontman of Coldplay, and the couple had 2 children, Apple and Moses. After her daughter's birth in 2004, Paltrow scaled back her acting work. It was during this period that a new idea began to form. In 2008, from her kitchen, Paltrow launched Goop, a weekly lifestyle newsletter. Initially, it was a simple way to share her favorite recipes, travel tips, and wellness advice. She said the name came from a suggestion that successful internet companies have a double O in their name, and she wanted a word that could mean anything. Goop quickly evolved from a personal project into a full-fledged e-commerce and media company, a behemoth now valued in the hundreds of millions of dollars. But with Goop's success came intense scrutiny and controversy. The brand became famous, or infamous, for promoting expensive and often scientifically questionable products and treatments. From jade eggs intended for vaginal insertion to a candle provocatively named, "This smells like my vagina," Goop has been a cultural lightning rod. Critics have accused the company of promoting pseudoscience, while defenders praise it for starting conversations about female health and wellness. Through it all, Paltrow has remained the unflappable face of the brand she built, turning controversy into clicks and criticism into sales. In recent years, she has found a comfortable balance. She returned to mainstream consciousness as Pepper Potts in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, a role that spanned multiple blockbuster films. She also won an Emmy for her guest role on the TV show Glee, where she met her second husband, producer Brad Falchuk. Her personal life also made headlines with the term conscious uncoupling to describe her amicable divorce from Chris Martin. So, was Gwyneth Paltrow born to be an actor? The evidence is compelling. She was raised in the heart of the industry and possessed a natural talent that led her to its highest honor. But her story didn't end there. She authored a second chapter, not as a character on screen, but as the creator of a brand that has undeniably shaped the modern wellness landscape. Actress, innovator, and provocateur, Gwyneth Paltrow's legacy is a complex and fascinating one, proving that while some actors may be born, The most interesting ones constantly reinvent themselves. You have been listening to Actors Are Born, the podcast that takes you among the stars of cinema. See you next episode. Thank you very much.